Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Little Nightmares. We just escaped something of a big nightmare where everybody wanted us dead.
Oh, yes.
Piles of people crawling after us, wanted to eat us. Also, wow, finally, a mannequin level. No way this will be scary. Have you played many games with, like, mannequins in them for, like, mannequin scares?
Mannequin scares. No, not really.
I was told Condemned had a really good one because there are a bunch of lunatic criminals within the mannequins, and it's like, which ones are they? You won't know until they attack you. The worst one for me was absolutely Dread Out Keepers of the Dark, where the entire school from Act 1 is just the same map, but there are mannequins almost every square inch, and you're like, oh my god. It was so intimidating.
Is this the last boss?
This game will be simple, because this is an easy chair.
Thanks. Thank you.
I'm assuming I'm getting nothing from the bookshelf. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of really am not giving myself credit for, like, how much of a fall that is. So, I'm going up. Never mind.
Yep.
Cancel that question. So, how bad is this chase going to be? By the way...
There's a lot of eyes. What is this, Silent Hill? Or PT?
Yeah, I was going to say PT. By the way, even though we've been in living quarters before, this is the first one that's really felt like a house. So, I'm kind of excited by this alone.
Wait, singing.
Huh. By the way, all these pictures, in such a way, remind me of Resident Evil Remake's similar-looking hallway.
Alright, I'd go in the door. Seems legit.
That's so cool. I'm reminded a little bit of Demon Souls in the prison, where there's a woman who's just keeping herself occupied by doing this really surprisingly creepy singing, even though it turns out she's not creepy.
Oh.
So, which one of these mannequins is not a mannequin? That's my question.
The one in the foreground.
Right?
I know it's a mannequin.
Oh my god, I do not want
It's
this.
getting louder.
Okay, alright.
Oh
my god, it's a cracked mirror and she's brushing her hair. It's a combination of The Ring, Fatal Frame 3, and any number of things like this.
Or she's just ugly and just like...
No, again, Dread Out, same level. There was a woman doing this, except she was using, like, sort of acupuncture needles.
Ooh.
And she looked creepy. She had what was clearly a beautiful face, but it had, like, sharp teeth and everything, and she's like, I'm prettier, and she, like, attacks you.
Oh.
I'm feeling rumble, by the way.
You might want to...
There is, like, considerable rumble.
You probably have to get close. Just keep going.
My controller is throbbing. Like,
I know. That's probably... Just
it's
the mood.
It's fine. Oh, she's got a doll. Let me get that.
Oh yeah, just go.
What? Whoa!
Okay!
She could just do that.
She could just do that.
So she's the final boss of Act 1 of Dread Out? Is that what's happening? All of a sudden, she, like, covers the hallways with... What? That was a death? What do I do? But, yeah, she could, like, summon flies or locusts to really obscure your vision.
Let's see. Can you,
She could reverse your controls.
Can you climb up there?
Yeah, let's try anything else. That was really cool. God, that's so intimidating. I'm assuming, like, this wardrobe is really tempting me, even though it's probably nothing. I'm really enjoying that tune. It's freaking 3 notes, but I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, it's the best I could do. Now, she clearly sniffed me, so sneaking is irrelevant. And again, we're rumbling. Like, what am I doing about this? Also, where is a key? Probably through there.
Yeah.
How do I don't know, man. Yeah, there's no reaction time. You're just dead. By the way, did you see that black mist around me?
Yes.
Because that's totally what comes out when you break the dolls.
Yeah, so...
I looked something up. This is going to piss you off. We've been doing it wrong the entire time.
What?
We do want to sneak, but also... That's it.
Sneaky is relevant, my ass. Oh my
She
god.
freaking smells you. Like, that's why I called bullshit on the whole thing.
Wait, you haven't been crouching? Like,
Sometimes I have.
you don't hold.
Alright, we're through. Well, that's conspicuous. Is that?
This whole time you had me believing that there's no other way.
Well, I mean, I thought there was no other way. Alright, so... Before I do that, is there...
Boing.
Yeah, that's how I'm getting out. Oh boy, she's gonna be mad. Oh boy.
Just do it. Just do it. Under the bed.
No. Yes.
I guess you can take the key. Wow, that was...
Yeah, huh. I don't know. Alright, here's what I'm concerned about. Where the hell is she? The camera's really, like, not letting me look to the right.
Okay.
Still nothing. Did she hide? Is that what happened? She hid in the wardrobe?
By the way, grab the doll.
You're right. Hold on, before I even use the key.
Oh, the music is what she was humming.
Yeah. But, this is bothering me.
Just go for it. Like, there's no other way. Come on.
Yeah. I can't pan. She's coming for me.
No, you just have to go through it.
Really? She's just gone? Whole bunch of cracked mirrors. Oh! See ya. I don't even know what that is, but I'm gone. Don't know what that is, but I'm gone.
No, she's chasing you. She's chasing you.
Oh, she is. See ya. It's fine. Look at that run. I'm really... I want out.
Oh, they like Japanese ghosts too.
Yeah. Japanese ghosts. I don't think she's chasing me anymore. Whoa. Okay. Oh, that's her in the back, isn't it? No, maybe not. My God, where do I go?
You want to go in the middle. You want to go in the middle.
Looks that way.
Oh, you really don't want to go in the middle, do
Yeah.
you?
Nope.
Just do it.
Yeah. Hey, look, it is a chair.
It is the eye.
Well,
Wait, can you...
what? Push the wall?
Can you? Oh, no.
It does kind of look it, but no.
Where do you go?
It's awfully dark.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm just caught in the wall. Yeah. Oops, gotta go back and around. Like, I opened the locked door, and for this, like, this is what I get? Just, like, the mannequin room? Oh, for God's sake. It's fine.
Sometimes I think our ways of thinking are way too random.
Yeah, we overthink it, yeah. Alright,
Go in the bag.
Yep.
What's in the bag?
Nailed it. I did it. By the way, is it cold? Because that was my breath.
Yeah, it looks like it. Ow! Glass! Oh, hold on.
Wait, yeah, I saw the footprints. Are those mine? Is this just a dusty floor? I'm leaving footprints?
Oh, yeah, it's just...
That's clever.
That's cool. Wow. What do you do? There has to be something with that bag.
Yeah, yeah, you know what? I
stood
stood on it. Yeah, I didn't try grabbing it. But no, just... Oh!
Oh, it's a mirror! Oh, okay. Now go.
Well, there's our boss fight.
I thought it was a bag. It's a mirror. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's on a cushion. Alright, well, I think we know where this is going. We gotta find a way to...
Go to her.
Light the room. Oh, boy.
Just do it.
This music. Oh! Wow! So this is what we're doing?
Face her! Face her! Face her!
Wow.
It looks like you need more space.
Yeah, but this is fine. I can deal with this. So we got a boss fight. We haven't had one of those since Mr. Longarms. I'm okay with this. I love that, like, dun-dun, like the spotlight. Climb, you fool.
For some reason, I thought that was like a bag with.
It looks like the hole in the bag. Yeah.
It's like, what is this?
God, that is so cool. So we have our, like, Ico boss fight. Also, this is stressful. I gotta, like, find the light every time. Wow! And I'm fine, by the way. So I basically just have to react quickly and find where the light is. And then find out where she comes from so I can respond. Jesus.
She's getting faster.
Why is she, like, the boss of the game, though? I'm curious as to how I got into this mess to begin with. Wow. Really? So moody. I kind of thought third time would be a charm. This is exciting. I love that passing around in the foreground, just like a shadow goes by. That, ugh. She's messing with me. So we're just staying in this light? I'm okay with this. Alright. 6 hits. I hope that got her, because I'm kind of out of luck right now. Am I gonna eat her? Oh my god. Did I call it?
Oh my god.
This is dark. Also, she might still take one last shot at me. Who knows?
Are those bugs?
No.
Is the black...
I'm going right for her face. Ooh, I think I might have picked the wrong victim. By the way, I can't move. What is that?
Keep going.
I can't run, by the way. They're doing Moody. Oh. Have I, like, gained her power? So are these the eating people?
Yeah, they're the guests.
Wait for it. Jesus. Alright.
Thanks, Trophy.
Trophy.
We're in the mood, why don't you?
Yeah, usually I like getting trophies, but like in Silent Hill or whatever, it's like, ba-doom, we beat the first level. Like, I didn't really need that. Now, I wonder if there's going to be like an ending, or if you walk into the light and that's the... Oh. Huh. Well, my prediction was wildly off regarding Little Pyramid Head giving us our comeuppance. But this is called Little Nightmares. Like, so was it a nightmare and I woke up? Or, like, have I become the nightmare? That was strange.
Maybe you were the little nightmare.
It is possible. I mean, clearly that was not the case up until the end, but it sure as hell was the case at the end.
Well, you see, this game is a symbol.
It means it stands for something.
Thanks.
Now the tiger was not. The tiger stands for an actual tiger, or like whatever he said.
That was an actual living, breathing tiger.
Like what?
The tiger symbolizes something. The tiger is a metaphor for something in the film. The tiger is a living, breathing tiger.
Alright, well, this game was interesting. I mean, I didn't get it. It's like a weird...
Yeah, the ending threw me.
It's kind of like a weird journey.
I'm okay with that. The thing that threw me, though, was that it looked like... I mean, I knew from level 1, this is going to be one of those ambiguous narratives like Limbo or Inside, where you could piece the story together as you watch just by the environments. But what threw me was that the story opened with that geisha. And it's like, okay, you're the cause of all this. She was the final boss, but like...
Yeah, what was all that?
I still don't get it.
Yeah, like, what was all that with, like, those kids in the cages and, like, the kid who, like, gave her food to you? Like,
Yeah, that one person in that
like, what was
cafeteria.
all that? Like,
I don't know. I mean, I love the idea of our character getting darker and darker, but I don't... Like, I see why it might have to happen, but I don't know why the hunger came at those particular times, or, again, the significance of the geisha. She clearly had this magical energy about her, and we got it from her.
I still don't get it.
I mean, it was really fun for the spectacle. Like, you get to see crazy things as it happens, and the game's worth it for that. But yeah, like, as far as what I'm actively trying to do, I don't know. Like, did we go to paradise? Or again, did we wake up from the nightmare? Like, I've had enough of this. we killed all the guests. I guess we did take care of Long Arms. The chefs, I suppose, are just hanging out. What was level 3? Level 3 was the guest.
It was the guest, and then like the ladies' room was like the final one. Ladies' quarters.
That's right. Yeah, level 1 had no boss. Then it was Long Arms, chefs, guests, ladies' quarters. Curious. Also,
I don't think.
no, I don't think I just get the credits.
Well, there's probably something at the end. Maybe,
Maybe
it'll shed some light. Maybe it'll shed some light.
That's the thing, because I'd say, like, I mean, I guess you can argue they made the geisha the beginning cutscene just so you could be like, oh man, she's gonna be the final boss. But I really don't understand the little pyramid head things. They're just kind of out there. And like, we killed an 8-1, and it's like, oh no, have we gone to the dark side? But then like, as far as they were concerned, nothing really came with that. Like, one of them watched us leave. Alright. I don't know. I mean, I definitely really enjoyed this game, but yeah, I don't get that ending. Or the little pyramid head guys. And I know they're really more cone heads, but whatever. Just their outfit reminds me of Pyramid Head. God, those things are so twisted. Or, well, no, they aren't, but Pyramid Head is. I don't, like, honestly, that's what, that was, I think, the most hardcore scene in the game. Like, outside of eating the giant, I saw that as a next logical step, but, like, the fact that they offered us the sausage, and I was like, nah, I just ate him instead, god damn.
It's like, whoa.
This game took a turn. I definitely like the designs in this game, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The design, like...
The faces.
Like, the areas, they are gorgeous. I like the whole art direction.
Yeah. And the sound. Again, this was not made by the Limbo and Inside people, but it really follows a lot of the same beats, where sound effects indicate something's about to happen or something did just happen. It's minimalistic, so when you do hear something, it's all the more impactful. I really, if I hadn't looked this up, I would have sworn that this was the third game from the Limbo and Inside, like the Play Dead Games guys. I keep bringing those games up. Have you seen either of those?
Parts of it.
Yeah, they're brilliant. I haven't played Inside, but I've seen it. Oh man, like Limbo's dark with its black and white aesthetic, and you get that crazy spider chasing you and all these death traps. Inside doesn't push the death trap so much. It has more of what looks like a narrative, but man, that ending is insane. Like, you understand what happens in that one, but it's just like, what? Like, that ending goes off the rails. It's amazing. And as for those dolls, I do get the feeling that breaking them is probably what unlocks the concept art. I'll check that out after these credits.
Speaking of like RT for RT type games like this, have you ever played the Hidden Swan, or was it the Unfinished Swan?
I think I've heard the title, but no.
It's made by the same guys who did Journey.
Okay, so the guy who did like Flower and Flow.
Yeah, they like Flower, Flow, Journey. Yeah. Same guys.
The only one of those I played is Journey, and it was gorgeous.
Well, Unfinished Swan is like really cute. It's just like a playable kids book.
Oh, I can get behind that. Speaking of which, I mentioned this on the podcast before, but have you ever heard of Epistory, the Typing Chronicles?
No.
It's a typing game that actually has a story, and it's not like House of the Dead or Typing of the Dead, where you wait for the words to come to you and then you type them to beat the game.
And with cutscenes, it shows that you actually have these stupid looking
the keyboards, those great.
things.
but like a lot of typing games are like, Mario teaches typing, where you're not controlling your character. It's just like you have something to look at for the words to come up. So it's not just like Mavis Beacon or something. But with Epistory, it's actually like a proper regular video game where you run around and explore dungeons and stuff, and like enemies who approach you have words you have to type, but obstacles do as well, and it's a proper typing narrative. But the reason I bring that up is that you're basically in a storybook. Like, everything in the game, including you, is made of paper, so as you open the map, this is a bit of a strip. Have you played Toe Jam and Earl?
A bit. The first one?
Yeah, the first one. You know how when you like reach the edge of an explored part of the map, it'll go like do and like build more of the map for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Epistory does that, where all the little grids, like squares, literally unfold before you and you have to walk on them. It looks super cool.
Oh, actually, I think it was. Have you heard of Bastion? I think that game does that too. If I remember
I've seen
correctly.
a little bit of Bastion. I think you're right. Yeah. I don't know the narrative or anything, but the game looks cool, and I hear that its sound direction's particularly good, along with the narration.
Oh yeah. The narration like goes along as you play the game, and like it like reacts to like what you do in the game. From
That's cool.
What little I played of it.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to finish it at some point, but like I've been doing a lot of like juggling some games because there's a lot of games.
Yeah. I do like that you kind of make the pupil for this. Not for the save icon, but for the regular icon.
Oh, maybe you become the geisha's pupil.
Pupil? She's dead. I bit her freaking neck. Oh? I did not expect this. Also, how did I get here? So I'm just here? Like, I don't know.
Press X to back.
I'm arguably more confused than when we just went to credits.
Yeah, I'm actually like, what?
Like, I left the ship or a house. What? Did the door just open? Did I see that?
No.
Or was it just like... But yeah, like...
no, the door's like just being swayed by the wind, I think.
Okay, so I left the house and the ship, and I got here. I don't know.
Or it's just... Wait.
I pressed X. That's the boat.
You pressed X to back.
I pressed X to back. It's like Ico. You're just on an island. Congratulations, you did it. Okay.
I have a lot of questions.
Oh, chapter selection. That's awesome. So if I ever want to go like doll grinding, that's really kind. Because the game only has 5 chapters, but even so.
Extras. Let's just take a look at those.
Masks. And concept art.
I want to look at. Oh.
Yeah, I barely got anything.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's so good. Wow. Glad I didn't have to play that level. Holy shit. You know what this reminds me of? This is an obscure reference at this point. But did you read Goosebumps back in the day?
No, but I know the theme for the show.
But best dog ever. There was a book called The Horror at Camp Jelly Jam, and they went to like this summer camp, and everything there was like off and slightly creepy. And it turns out that there was this big conspiracy where like underground there was this giant blob creature that everybody had to keep washing and cleaning at all times, or else it would literally die from its own stench, which is what happened.
That's like the worst thing.
But like this reminds me of
exist?
this. Like you have to go over all these blobs of fat and just wash it. Like no, thank you.
Will they go like woo?
Like in Bender? No, that's just gas escaping.
Woo.
Oh, that's right. Because I think that this was some DLC that came with the game.
Oh.
So I can wear these, which is kind of cool.
Also, air escaping just sounds like John DiMaggio just going woo.
Yeah. John DiMaggio was also a pretty damn good Joker. Maybe I'll grind away for some more concept art. I know I broke more than 4 dolls. Like, well, the masks I think might even be just DLC. So that concept art is like. The unlocking rate is really disgraceful. Like, what do I have to do for this? Unless it's like, don't die or something. There might be some weird requirements.
Yeah, or maybe it's like lighting the lanterns and candles.
There is something to that. It does save when I do that. But I still did more than 2.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want from me. But, maybe I'll show off a little of the concept art later. But for now, this was, confusing ending aside, a really interesting and immersive game. Definitely had fun with it.
It's a hipster game.
Great. Hey, have you heard of Little Nightmares? No. Well, I have. Yeah. But yeah, this is definitely awesome, so I'm glad I played it.
That was interesting, but now I just have more questions.
Well, everyone, this is another recording in post. Mr. Ryu is not with me, so I just wanted to show you what I said I would accomplish. at the end of this recording. First of all, masks. We have these two, but after getting all of, I think it might have been all the little pyramid head things, then you get the geisha's mask for you to wear, which is pretty cool. Speaking of the pyramid head things, by the way, when we beat the game, you saw one of them on the lower left of the screen run up and kind of look at us. I think that was a counter of how many we found and hugged. If we had gotten more, then you would have seen more appear at the bottom of the stairs watching us. It's a bit bizarre, but they seem to be benign creatures if you look them up. But I did unlock more concept art, so something I want to get into here. We actually recorded this game a long time ago, at the time you're watching this, so I had mentioned during the Let's Play I hadn't played inside, even though I'm uploading this well after I have played it. Well, similarly, when you saw the concept art, there were 12 or 13 pieces of art, and, well, I got them all, but now that DLC exists, here's more that I have not yet seen. So we'll cross this bridge when we come to it later. In the meantime, let's take a look at what art there is, because it's gorgeous. Looks like a part of the level I think we've actually played. The creepy, we called them leech enemies. I don't know what these are though. It's freaky. It reminds me almost of the little crawling eyes in Metal Gear Solid 4. Or, yeah, I guess it was 4. And Revengeance. Gorgeous looking tall stairs, and of course the endless all-seeing eye. The janitor, the long arm guy I think was called the janitor. This is his place. I love the, like, just the creativity here. I love that the chairs are tiny, but the table is way up because he could still reach it no problem. That's so out there. Similarly, the shelves on the left don't go to the ground. They're at, for him, arm's length or easy reach. And there he is. I still don't get, like, I don't know if the left part is also him or if the right part is the only part that's canon, but doesn't it look like these people are wearing faces? It looks like there's just nothing up there where his hat is in the center picture, but it looks like he's got some face, like a skin pulled up over him. It's really creepy. The chefs, oh boy, and there's 6 on the lower right hiding. Yeah, doesn't it seem like there's a reason for the name 6? There are 5 levels. I wonder if after having beaten the giant, we became the 6th level. Like, are we the big threat now? By the way, I should mention, from what I've heard, the working title of this game was Hunger. I think it was changed to Little Nightmares, so it would sound more like something people would understand what it was when they were buying it. But Hunger, once you've beaten the game, sure makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? And here are the chefs we actually ended up with. I didn't notice their faces when I was playing the game. All of a sudden we go into the other chef's room. I kept asking, how does he just get ahead of us? Well, he didn't. There were 2 of them the whole time. This is what appears to be the Maw. A ship lands, you get in, and this actually explains the end of the game a lot more than we understood before. This ship gets on, people are walking onto the Maw. The Maw is just a bigger ship. Based on what I've read online, this thing goes underwater and pops out in different locations. So when we escaped the Maw at the end, we got to that lighthouse island bit at the top. We were still on top of the ship. We didn't end up on some island. We're just on the surface. I mean, I guess we're still just kind of out there. Do we own the ship now? I don't know, but there we go. Also, the Maw is another appropriate Hunger name, isn't it? The guests. Tiptoe past all this. Have fun. Also a bit of a glimpse of Six's face, which, by the way, you can see in-game if you hold up the match or the lighter and look up toward the camera. It's a little tricky to do because the camera likes to move around, but you can get a bit of a glimpse. The guests chasing 6 at the end of that level, and then finally this thing, which again, thankfully, never seems to have popped up. I'm glad of that. I can't scroll anymore, but there is DLC with more concept art to come, so I certainly look forward to continuing that story. But as we said at the end of this level, this has been a very enjoyable game. Thank you for watching.